when Beckley, actually you go back to, that's the last time they beat Oak Hill. Actually they played Princeton back in 2002 when Daniel Reed tipped it in and beat Beckley by a point. That was 2003 actually. 2003 the last time they had a sectional game here.
So it's been a while since the Flying Eagles have played here at usually sectional tournaments are played at a neutral site. It was voted on this year to play at the higher seed. Beckley gets the number 1 seed, so as long as the Flying Eagles win, this is where the games will be played, and, rightfully so. I think Beckley deserved that number 1 seed, and we get to play here tonight, and we'll see what happens, and hopefully play here again tomorrow night as well.
Well, yeah, I think Beckley definitely earned the number 1 seed. You're rewarded for your mark, the caliber of schedule that Beckley played, and, so now for the Flying Eagles is they have an opportunity to take care of business and really, literally, coaches speak, Fred, but it's so true. Really got to take care of really one game at a time.
Let's look at the starting lines for both these ball clubs. First of all, for the 8 and 13 Princeton Tigers, here's Mary.
Thank you very much, Fred. This is Class AAA Region 3 Section 2 game. Ernie Gilliard is the veteran head coach for the Princeton Tigers. This is how Princeton will go. Their starting point guard will be Jay Palmer. He's a 6-foot junior averaging 5 points a game. His backcourt mate will be Ian Southpod, a 6-foot senior averaging 10 points a game. At one forward for Princeton will be Logan McKinney, a 6'3 junior averaging 4 points a game. The other forward is Mason Crow. Now, he did not start when the two teams met the first meeting. In the starting lineup tonight, a 6'2 senior averaging 3 points a game. And rounding out the starting five for Princeton will be their pivot man, the big 6'8 junior Aaron Ferguson, who's averaging 19 points a game. So that's how Princeton.
Beckley Flying Eagles and the Princeton Tigers. Princeton wearing the blue uniforms with the gray numbers and Princeton emblazoned across the front with the white trim. Beckley in the home whites with the maroon Beckley across the front. Beckley going left to right as your radio dial. It'll be Aaron Ferguson against Nequan Carrington, and we had a quick jump. We're going to re-jump it.
Actually, I told you, I thought Princeton stole the tap. I thought the big guy Ferguson actually stole the tap. They'll re-jump it.
So here we go again. Ball in the air, tip controlled this time once again by the Princeton Tigers as Jay Palmer has it. He'll be picked up at midcourt by Chase Hancock. Palmer brings it to the left side, gives a pass and throws it away. Beckley gets it back. One possession, one turnover through the pass behind Logan McKinney. So Beckley gets the ball with no score 10 seconds into the game.
Chase Hancock came out and played man-to-man. The rest of the team was in a zone.
Right side of the floor with it is Jalen Breckenridge. He's double-teamed to the right side, gets a pass off to Brent Osborne. Brent looking with it, dribbles through the double team, gives it on the right side to Jalen. Jalen looking for the offense, gives a pass to a cutting Brent Osborne at the free throw line. Now they give it back over to Jalen up top, left side of the floor. Ball taken away by Princeton. With it is Ian Southcutt. He has the ball knocked away by Brent Osborne, picked up by Chase Hancock. Now we're going to have a rumping foul called on Princeton. Mason Kroll picks up his first. I think we've seen a little bit of change here for Princeton. They're going to come out and play aggressive here in this game.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not the way neither team wanted to start. Very sloppy in the first two possessions for Princeton and one possession for Beckley. Got 3 turnovers already in the ball game.
Jalen Breckenridge has it on the right side for the Flying Eagles. Looking, gives a pass left side to Donte Nabors. Donte thought about the three. Instead gives a pass on the left side to Chase Hancock. Chase takes it to the elbow. Now brings it up top. Around the right side it goes to Jalen Breckenridge. Jalen left side pass to Brent Osborne. Brent jump pass it to high post. It goes to Nequan. Back it goes to Brent. Open for three from the left side. Off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound pulled down by Mason Kroll for Princeton. Kroll hands it off to Jay Palmer. No score. 7-minute mark. First quarter of play. Palmer walks it up the floor. Pass thrown away. Another turnover. Good job defensively by Donte Nabors to cause the turnover.
Yeah, Princeton's already turned over 3 times. Never even had an opportunity to even shoot the ball. So here's Beckley. They'll be facing that zone. Princeton will pack it in, play a 2-3 zone.
Jalen Breckenridge right side pass. Now gives it up top. Goes to Brent Osborne. Left side goes over to Donte. He'll set fire the three. Off the rim, no good. Brent Osborne gets the rebound. Kicks it out to Jalen. Top of the key. Beckley will reset. Jalen has it between the circles. Pass goes left side of Donte. Now up top to Jalen. Right side to Chase Hancock. Chase looking in, cannot find Nequan, so he gives it back over to Jalen. Jalen takes it to left elbow, gives it up top to Brent Osborne. Brent dumps the pass over to the high post to Nequan. Nequan dribbles it to the left side, kicks it over to Jalen. Right side pass goes to Brent. Down to the corner it goes to Chase Hancock. Chase, double clutch jumper, won't go. Rebound long, pulled down by Nequan. Carrington in the corner for Beckley. Give it up top to Brent Osborne. Left side goes to Jalen. Left corner goes to Donte. He'll set, fire the three, no good, but he's fouled. He'll go to the line for 3 shots. You'll call the foul on Logan McKinney. That's his first. So Donte will be at the line for 3 shots.
Yeah, Princeton's going to have any chance to pull off this huge upset. They can't make plays like that. You got Donte Nabors, even though he's been shooting the ball better as of late, he's in the furthest part of the court that you could possibly have in that far corner, and they fouled him on a 3 ball. Nabors at the line to shoot 3.
Free throw on the way by Donte is good, so Beckley on the board. Kind of expected Beckley to struggle a little bit earlier offensively because of the fact they've not been able to practice or play because of the wonderful weather that we've had once again here in Southern West Virginia. Donte's second free throw is good, so he will have 1 more.
And, you know, Nabors looks very comfortable at the line. Both of those free throws didn't even hit the rim, nothing but net.
And the third free throw by Donte is swish, and Beckley now leads 3-0 over Princeton. 6:15 to go, first quarter of play. Jay Palmer brings it up the floor to the Tigers. Picks up his dribble in the backcourt, gets it across the timeline on the right side to Aaron Ferguson. Ferguson takes it to the wing. Pass goes down to the corner. Jumper for 3 by Southcott is good, and we're tied at 3. 6 minutes to go. Quickly back the other way. Chase Hancock beats everybody on the floor, puts it up and in, and he's fouled. Great job by Jalen Breckenridge to get the ball inbounds quickly and get it up the floor and find Chase Hancock.
You are reading my mind, Fred. You're right. What a great job after that made 3 ball by Princeton for Beckley to get the ball out of the hoop, get the ball back up the floor. Chase Hancock attacks the rim right of the lane, gets the hoop in the arm, and let's see if Chase Hancock can polish off a 3-point play. There's some discussion for the officials. I'm not sure what they're discussing.
The whistle, if the foul was on Aaron Ferguson, the officials are talking it over.
Well, no question, it was a foul. A lot of contact.
I think
ball went in.
Ferguson is going to be called on McKinney.
Yeah, maybe they're just going to change the foul, and you're right. That's what they're going to do.
So instead of Aaron Ferguson picking up the foul, it is the second foul on Logan McKinney. If I was head coach Ernie Gilliard, I wouldn't have said anything. Have Ferguson with 1 and McKinney with 1. But now McKinney's got 2. Chase's free throw is no good. Nequan gets the rebound for Beckley. Little jump hook good. So Nequan scores. Beckley is now up by 4, 7-3. 5:45 to go, first quarter of play. Jay Palmer brings it up the floor. We're going to whistle, and a bumping foul going to be called on Chase Hancock.
Wow.
Chase was running up the floor with his hands up in the air, and they still whistle him for the foul.
Yeah, I mean, you know, and players got to adjust the way the officials are calling it, but there wasn't much contact there. And as you mentioned, Chase, you know, raised his hands once the guy with the ball got into the front court.
Palmer was initiating the contact. Should have been an offensive foul. Right side of the floor with it now. It's Aaron Ferguson. Kicks pass down in the corner. Jumper for 3 on the way by McKinney is no good. Rebound pulled down by Jalen Breckenridge. Beckley wanting to run. Jalen will be bumped and fouled now by Logan McKinney. McKinney now has 3.
And you made a good point a minute ago. Why would Coach Gilliard want 2 fouls on McKinney and none on the big fella Ferguson? He should have had 1 and 1. And now McKinney will have to come out of the game picking up his 3rd personal foul. Beckley will inbound just to our right with Brett Osborne.
Ashton Odell will be the inbounder. Or actually, be coming into the game for Princeton for McKinney, who sits down with those 3 fouls. So Jalen Breckenridge has it up top for Beckley. 5:25 to go, first quarter. Beckley up 7-3. Chase on the right side to Jalen. He's open for 3. Fires it off the back of it. No good. Rebound long. Diving after it is Chase Hancock. Shovels the pass over to Jalen. Jalen has it between the circles. Dumps the pass down to the corner to Donte. He'll fire the 3. Hit it. Donte Nabors has got 6 points. Beckley up now 10-3 on a 7-0 run. 5 minutes to go, first quarter of play. Jay Palmer will walk it up the floor. He's met up by Chase Hancock. Brings it to the left side. Jay lost control of it, picks it up and gives the pass over to Ashton Odell. Odell works with it on the right side now. False over move, takes it to the baseline, pass down in the corner, jumper for 3 is no good by Southcott, and the rebound pulled down by Beckley's Chase Hancock. Chase brings it up the floor. Pass on the right side goes to Donte. Donte, quick move with it. Gets it down to the corner to Brent. He'll set, fire the 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound pulled down by Jalen Breckenridge. We're going to whistle on a bumping foul going to be called on Princeton.
You know, you got to feel bad for Brett Osborne. He had a really good look. That was a nice play by Nabors. Penetrating into the lane. He draws the defense to him. He kicks the ball in the corner over to Osborne. He had a good look. He just couldn't get the shot in. But Beckley's doing a good job on the offensive glass. And overall rebounding with 7 rebounds already in this first quarter.
Jalen Breckenridge gets the ball in bounds to Brent Osborne. 5 team fouls called on Princeton. That one was called on Jay Palmer, which is his first. Chase has it left side, skips to the right side to Donte, fakes the three, now fires a two, no good. Rebound pulled down by Mason Kroll for Princeton. He'll give it off to Jay Palmer. 4:13 to go here in the first quarter of play. Beckley up by 7, 10-3. Palmer lost it, picks it back up, gives a pass over to Kroll. Kroll through the lane, dumps it into Ferguson, who will lay it up and score. Ferguson's first bucket of the game, and it's 10-5. Back the other way quickly. Beckley's Donte Nabors. Behind the back pass to Jalen. No look inside to Chase, who will lay it up and in. Chase has got 4. Beckley back up by 7. Jay Palmer brings it back the other way. Has the ball knocked away from behind by Chase Hancock for Beckley. So Princeton retains possession. 3:48 to go. First quarter of play. Beckley up 12-5.
What a beautiful pass that was by Jalen Breckenridge to a wide-open Chase Hancock left of the lane for the easy bucket.
Jay Palmer gets the inbounds pass. Has it on the left side with 3:45 to go first quarter. They give it off to Aaron Ferguson. Skips it on the right side of the floor now to Ashton Odell. Odell picked up by Brent Osborne, takes the top of the key. Pass goes on the left side to Ian Southcutt. Now the ball knocked away by Nequan. Carrington was able to knock it out of bounds off of Ferguson. Beckley gets the ball.
What a nice hustle play by Nequan Carrington, the 4th turnover on the Princeton Tigers.
Inbounds pass will go from Brent Osborne to Jalen Breckenridge. Quickly goes to Chase. He'll fire the baseline jumper and score. Chase has got 6 to help lead Beckley. 14-5. Beckley up by 9 now. Biggest lead of the game. 3:20 to go first quarter. Jay Palmer has it all totaled away by Nequan Carrington. Ball goes out of bounds right next to us.
And Nequan Carrington, he had an easy pick like football. Looked like he wanted to run off with it before he caught it, because with the pick, and Nequan gets that steal right here in front of us at midcourt. Beckley would have had a 3-on-1, but Beckley is able, by knocking down some shots early in this game, able to come out and extend the pressure. And Beckley's defense has been very good here in the first quarter.
Colton Fix checks in for the Princeton Tigers. Jay Palmer will sit down. 3:13 to go in this first quarter of play. Beckley up 14-5. Fix just across the midcourt stripe, picked up by Jalen. Gives a pass to the left side to Ferguson. Ferguson has the ball knocked away by Nequan, out of bounds. Give it back over to Beckley. Great defense by Nequan once again.
Yeah, back-to-back plays by Nequan Carrington, turning Princeton over, the 5th Tiger turnover.
3:01 to go, first quarter of play. Brent Osborne gets it in to Jalen Breckenridge. Beckley leading by 9, 14-5. Right side, Chase Hancock gives it up top to Brent. Left side goes to Donte Nabors. Donte on the wing, takes it back to the baseline, now brings it back to the wing. Skips it up top, so it goes to Jalen. Jalen has it between the circles, brings it back to the pass the high post to Brent Osborne. Brent on the right side to Chase. Chase takes it inside, layup try, good. Nice job, Chase Hancock. Boy, he has came to play tonight offensively. He's got 8 points. We're going to have a timeout call by head coach Ernie Gilliard and the Princeton Tigers. 2:35 to go in this first quarter of play. Full timeout call. We'll take it with him. Beckley leads 16-5. Back into this timeout on the Big Dog. 99.5 WJLS.
Princeton timeout. Beckley will show full court pressure.
Girls basketball scores. South Charleston leads Beckley 38-24 at the break. Right side of the floor, Zen Clements into the game for the first time. Leaves the pass to the right side to Odell for 3. No good. Donte gets the rebound. Pushes it up the floor to Chase, who beats everybody back. Misses the reverse layup. And the rebound pulled down by Princeton's Ian Southcutt. He'll give it off to Odell. Right side pass goes to Zen Clements. Clements baseline pass now will go to Aaron Ferguson. They try to get it up top. This pass will go down to Southcutt. Almost stolen by Jalen. They give it back over to Palmer. Offensive foul. Palmer pushed off. Picks up his 2nd foul.
Yeah, good defense by Chase Hancock, and that was an easy play to call. Palmer stuck out his right arm. He's a left-handed dribbler. Stuck out his right arm and just pushed off. So Beckley's defense has been excellent here in this first quarter.
Beckley up by 11. 2 minutes to go. Up top, Brent Osborne has it. Gives it back on the left side to Jalen. Jalen between the circles. Brings it back to the left side. Now passes on the right wing to Chase. Up top it goes to Brent. Brent left side to Jalen. Jalen up top to Donte. Donte back over to Jalen on the left side. Jalen up top to Chase. Chase now back over to Jalen. Jalen will recall the play and reset it with 1:40 to go. First quarter, Beckley up 16-5. Jalen looking. Gives a pass off now to Brent Osborne. Back it goes to Jalen. Left side to Donte. Donte takes it to the baseline. Forces it up off the rim. No good. Rebound pulled down by Ferguson, but it's knocked away by Beckley, but picked back up by Jay Palmer for the Tigers. Jay brings it up the floor now. 1:19 to go first quarter. Beckley up by 11. Palmer picked up by Chase Hancock. Will get the pick from Zen Clements. Now takes it to the right side. Palmer picks up his dribble. Gives it off to Clements on the elbow on the right side. Now takes it down the right side of the lane. Spins against Chase. We're going to have another offensive foul. No, they're going to call a blocking foul on Chase.
And, that could have went either way. That play was really well defended by Chase Hancock, and that's just a tough break if you call a block, which the officials did. But I think either way, Fred, if they'd have called a block, I'd say, which they did call, is the right call. If they would have called a charge, I would have said that was the right call. As Beckley will dip into its bench with DaeDae Fortune after this first free throw.
Yeah, Chase has got twos, and Clements will try to score his first bucket of the game, and the free throw is in and out, no good. So DaeDae will check in. Chase will sit down. DaeDae, 6-foot senior, averaging about 8 points per game, shooting 75% from the line. So he's his first action tonight for Beckley. Then Clements, second free throw, left-hander on the way with it, and he makes this one. So he makes 1 of 2 for his first point of the game. Beckley up by 10, 16-6. Jalen quickly brings it to the front court, trying to dump the pass in to Nequan. We're going to whistle a foul call on Clements for over the back.
Yeah,
actually just bumping into him and causing some contact.
Excuse me, Fred. Princeton's over the limit. That's their 17th foul. So Nequan Carrington will get to the free throw line, but Nequan was set up left of the lane, and that was a good call because going right over his back, going through him, was the Princeton defender playing behind Nequan. So Nequan at the line to shoot the 1-and-1.
Nequan, a 61% free throw shooter on the season. And misses this one. Rebound pulled down by Ferguson. I think Ferguson was the only one that realized it was a 1-and-1. He was the only one that got into the lane. Palmer has it up top for the Tigers. Gets a pass on the right side to Ian Southcutt. Now they give it up top to Ferguson. Ferguson has it. 47 seconds left. Forces the jumper up. Won't go. Rebound pulled down by Donte for Beckley. Donte quickly brings it across the timeline. Looking with it on the top of the key. Now sets, fires the 3. Won't go. Rebound. Tried to save it by Brent out of bounds. Could not do so. And it goes back over to Princeton. Maybe the first bad shot Donte has taken in about 4 or 5 games.
Yeah, it seemed like he really rushed that shot.
Yeah. So Jay Palmer has the basketball for Princeton with about 31 seconds left. Gets it back over to Southcutt. Southcutt brings it up across the timeline. Ball stolen away by Nequan Carrington. Outward pass will go to Donte. Reverse layup missed again. Second layup by Beckley missed tonight. Up top with it now is Ashton Odell for Princeton. Gives it the right side for Southcutt. Fires the 3. Won't go. Rebound inside by Ferguson. Puts it up and in, and he's fouled.
Yeah, Chase Hancock, he missed a layup. Donte Nabors missed a layup. In fact, Chase Hancock had made 2 more difficult shots, and he missed the easiest one, the layup. And Nabors, off a steal, would have been an easy 2, and he missed a layup.
So at the line, Ferguson trying to complete a 3-point play, and he does, and that cuts the lead down to 7, 16-9 with 9 seconds left. Jalen gives it up top to Brent with 6 seconds. Now Jalen has it with 5. Now with 2, with 1. Brent lets it go off the rim, no good. We played 1 quarter of basketball here at the Beckley Raleigh County Convention Center with your score. Beckley 16, Princeton 9. Back into the timeout on the Big Dog, 99.5 WJLS. WJLS. We're ready to start second quarter basketball action. The Beckley Flying Eagles lead 16-9 over the Princeton Tigers. Beckley will get the basketball. Brent Osborne will get it in for Beckley to Jalen Breckenridge. Jalen has it on the right side. Gives it up top to Brent. Left side of the floor goes to DaeDae. DaeDae up top to Donte. Right side pass goes to Jalen. Back up top it goes to DaeDae. Back on the right side, it goes to Jalen. Jalen to the elbow. Gives a pass up top to Brent. Back over to Jalen on the right side. Give it up top to DaeDae. DaeDae looking. Cannot find anything. Now takes it down to the right side of the lane. Kicks it down to the corner for Donte for 3. Good. Donte has his second 3 of the game. He's got 9 points. Beckley up by 10, 19-9. And now Beckley stole the inbounds pass. But a foul going to be called on Donte. So Donte picks up his first. A
real touch foul, and that's how the officials are calling him. But that was a great play by Beckley. The penetration caused Princeton to pinch in. Nabors spots up, knocks down the 3 ball from the corner.
Ashton Odell with the basketball for Princeton. Gives a bounce pass over to Ian Southcutt. Southcutt back over to Odell. Odell brings it up the floor, trying to get it across the timeline. Does so. Behind the back dribble. Shovels the pass to the left side to Jay Palmer. Palmer has it up top. 7:15 to go in the first half. Beckley up by 10, 19-9. Right side of the floor, they give it off to Ian Southcutt. Now they give it back up top to Ashton Odell. Ashton Odell pushed off on DaeDae, and now they're going to get him for the offensive foul. That's his first.
Yeah, that's an easy play to call right out in the center of the floor right there. Just an easy push off. So Beckley's defense has been outstanding. Flying Eagles with possession as Osborne puts it in play.
Another score update you on right now. Parkersburg South leads Brooke in boys basketball 35-21. So Beckley has it in the 10-point lead at 19-9. Jalen Breckenridge left side. Brings it up top and resets the offense. Now takes it through the lane, fakes the pass, fires the jumper, won't go. Rebound long, pulled down by Southcutt, but taken away by Jalen. Misses another layup. Rebound pulled down by Nequan. Now they're going to call Nequan for jumping over the back, and that will be his second foul. Boy, 3 layups missed tonight by Beckley.
Yeah, point blank. And, of course, over the last several games, Nequan Carrington has had an issue of not being able to make these point-blank shots, as Nequan will come out of the game and Noah Hancock will see his first action of the game.
The Eastern Panhandle right now, kind of a surprise. Jefferson and Musselman are tied at 28 at the break. 6:36 to go, 19-9 your score. Princeton with the basketball. Now another touch foul called on DaeDae Fortune.
Real touch foul.
Yeah, I think he breathed on it.
Well, there was contact, but it shouldn't have been a foul. And one thing about it, the officials have been very consistent in calling it both ends of the floor.
Inbounds pass will go to Jay Palmer. Palmer brings it up the floor. Takes it to the right side. Gives a pass up top to Zen Clements. Gives a pass to Ferguson up top. Ferguson backs in. Lost control of it. Going to call another foul on DaeDae.
Yeah, Ferguson got bailed out of that one because he took the ball at the head of the lane. He spins toward the left side. It looked like he was going to try to bank the shot in, but he lost control of the ball, and he's bailed out by a foul. Ferguson at the free throw line to shoot 2.
Ferguson, 1 for 1 from the line, and he makes this one. So rolls around and hits everything up there. 19-10. Beckley up by 9.
And, if you're Princeton, you think if you can just weather the storm, you can try to hang around and put yourself in position to try to steal this big upset in the second half.
So one more free throw coming. And this free throw is good. So Ferguson makes them both. 19-11. Beckley up by 8. 6:15 to go in this first half of play. Jalen brings it across the timeline. Gives a pass to Noah Hancock. Noah looking. Gives it back over to Jalen on the left side. Jalen sets it up between the circles. Takes it down through the lane. Has the ball knocked away, but picks it back up underneath the basket. And now he stepped out of bounds to give it back over to Princeton.
So that will be the second.
Zen Clements hands it off to Ashton Odell. Odell brings it up the floor, has the ball knocked away and stolen by Brent Osborne. Brent picks it up on the right side, 3-on-1, bounce pass to Donte. Donte pump fakes, forces it up, and the ball gets stuck in between the rim and the backboard.
And the possession error will be in Princeton's favor. So there's another point blank that Beckley missed an opportunity on. And really, Fred, I was surprised Donte didn't shoot it on the left side. He came across on the right side, and as you mentioned, it got stuck between the rim and the glass.
Ashton Odell will get the ball in bounds, and they get the timeout called. So 5:48, 30-second timeout call for Princeton, but Beckley has missed 3 layups tonight in this first half.
Yeah, and that one by Donte Nabors, like I said, he had it right there on the left of the lane, and he made it, in my opinion, I thought a more difficult shot by going up under the basket, and he got it stuck between the rim and the glass.
So Beckley leads by 8, 19-11. We've got 5:48 to go here in this first half of play. Oak Hill, after first quarter, Oak Hill leads Greenbrier East 18-17.
And I thought Princeton thus far has done a good job controlling the pace. And as you mentioned just a minute ago, the zone giving Beckley a lot of trouble here in this first half.
So we'll keep you updated on what's going on at Greenbrier East. The winner of this game will play them, or the winner of that game, tomorrow night. So Princeton will get the basketball after the timeout called. Ian Southcutt will get the ball in bounds. Full court pressure put on by Beckley. Inbounds pass goes to Zen Clements. Now they work it off to Ashton Odell. Odell brings it up the floor. Still not across the timeline. Now he gets across the timeline. Gives the pass off to Clements on the left side. Clements now gives it up top to Palmer. He'll fire the 3 and hit it. Jay Palmer hits his first bucket of the game. Lead is cut down to 5 at 19-14. 5-0 run right now by Princeton. Brent Osborne gives it left side to DaeDae. Now up top to Brent. Right side goes to Jalen. Inside it goes to Noah. Noah puts it up off glass. No good. DaeDae Fortune gets the rebound. Has a shot blocked away, but it's picked up by Noah Hancock for Beckley. Noah pump fakes. Gives it off to Donte. Up top to Jalen. Left side to Brent. Brent fakes the three. Takes a dribble. Now kicks a pass back up top to Jalen. He'll fire the three off the rim. No good. Rebound pulled down by Aaron Ferguson for Princeton. Well, you can tell Beckley hasn't practiced much, can't you?
Well, you can also tell that Beckley's offense, especially in the last 4 minutes, has really been stagnant.
Right side of the floor, Jay Palmer gives it up top now to Zen Clements. Clements up top, works it off to Ian Southcutt. Left side, Palmer steps back, fires a three, won't go. Rebound pulled down by Jalen Breckenridge for Beckley. Jalen brings it up the floor, across the timeline, left side through the lane, gives it inside to DaeDae, puts it up and in. DaeDae's first bucket of the game. Beckley back up by 7 now, 21-14, 4:25 to go, first half of play. With it up the floor with it now is Ashton Odell. Has it on the left side. Dumps the pass down to the corner to Southcutt. Back it goes now to Odell. Ashton through the lane. Kicks pass over to Zen Clements. He traveled. Nick Deems will check into the game for Beckley. And sitting down will be Jalen Breckenridge.
So that'll be the 9th turnover on Princeton. That was a big bucket, that last possession. Beckley getting that layup. And I think, like I said, the zone's given some problems. Rather than go over the zone, maybe attack the zone and go into their bigs.
So Beckley up by 7, 21-14. Noah Hancock has it up top, takes it through the lane, layup as good. Well, he got fouled, then he got away with a walk, and he scored a bucket.
And everybody stopped because everybody thought he got fouled except for the ones that count, the officials.
23-14. Ball poked away by DaeDae Fortune. Jay Palmer picks it up, trying to get it across the timeline, does so on the right side of the floor. Now brings it between the circles. Gives the pass off to Zen Clements. Zen takes it inside, forces the jumper up off glass. No good. Rebound pulled down by Brent Osborne for Beckley. Brent will bring it up the floor for the Flying Eagles across the timeline. Takes it top of the key, left side of the floor, backs it back out. Now sets, was going to fire the three. Instead shoots it down in the corner for three for DaeDae, who buries it. DaeDae's got 5. Beckley back up by 12 on a 7-0 run. 20-14.
Smart play by Osborne to find DaeDae Fortune wide open for that 3 ball.
Jay Palmer brings it up the floor. Has a ball knocked away by Noah Hancock. Down in the corner, picked up, though, by Ian Southcutt. Now they give it up top to Aaron Ferguson. Jumper no good. Brent skies for another rebound, and now he's going to be fouled by Princeton. Going to foul. Zen Clements picks up his second. Will walk the length of the floor. Brent will be at the line shooting 1-1.
So free throw time, as we mentioned, Princeton over the limit, but Beckley's been able to get a little run here to put a little distance between them and Princeton. And Fred, you had touched about this earlier. You never want to let an underdog, especially in tournament time, think they got a chance. And Beckley having a little trouble with Princeton in this game, and obviously the tournament game not going to be as easy as the regular season. But right now Beckley's got a nice little momentum going, and then Osborne try to add to Beckley's lead as he's at the free throw line for 1-1.
And the free throw on the way by Brent is good, so he'll get that bonus opportunity.
It's good to see Osborne knock down a free throw. He'd been struggling. That's one part of his game where he knows, and he's said to you and I many times, where he needs to really pick it up from there. But in the last couple of games, he has been making his free throws.
So he's got one more coming. And the free throw on the way by Brent rolls around and falls through. So Brent makes them both his first 2 points of the game. Beckley now up by 14, 28-14, 3:05 to go. Left side of the floor, Ashton Odell gives a pass down to the corner to Zen Clements. Back it goes to Odell, fakes the three, now fires a jumper for the baseline and scores it. Nice shot by Ashton Odell, his first bucket of the game, and that breaks a 9-0 run by Beckley. 28-16, Flying Eagles up by 12. Donte Nabors brings it up top. Sets up between the circles, finds DaeDae on the left side. DaeDae finds Nick Deems. Mouse pass goes to Noah. Baseline jumper no good. Rebound pulled down by Aaron Ferguson for Princeton. He'll give it off to Ashton Odell. 2.5 minutes to go, first half. Beckley up 28-16. Odell has it left side, picked up by Brent Osborne. Takes it to the left side of the floor, down through the lane. Dumps the pass inside. Layup try is good by Logan Angel, who scores his first bucket. Lead cut down to 10 points, 28-18. Donte Nabors has it left side, directing traffic, sets up on the wing, gives a pass up top to DaeDae. Right side pass goes to Brent Osborne. Brent looking with it on the wing, finds Donte up top. Donte between the circles pass will go on the left side to DaeDae. DaeDae up top now. Donte with 1:55 to go first half. Left side, DaeDae gives a pass up top to Deems. Right side goes to Brent. Or check that, to Donte. Now it goes to Brent. Left side to Deems. Now at the high post. Still working off to Donte. Donte backs it out. Takes it back through the lane. Forces it up. No good, but he's fouled. He'll go to the line for 2 shots.
That's a good, smart play by Donte Nabors. Putting that ball on the deck. He had the ball at the elbow, left of the lane, and he penetrates, draws the foul when he felt the contact. So Nabors up to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Second player for Princeton with 3 fouls. Jay Palmer now with 3. Donte at the line, shooting 2 shots. He's got 9 points in the game. Make it 10. He makes the first free throw.
And, Princeton's not that deep to begin with, and like you said, the fouls are really starting to mount up on him.
I'm not going to say what Beckley's shooting from the line because it's pretty good.
It's real good, and Nabors, he's knocked down all his free throws.
You jinxed him now.
No, I told him he's going to be 80% for the year's over.
Free throw by Donte is good, so he makes it. Donte is now 5 of 5 from the line. Beckley up 30-18. 1:35 to go first half. Jay Palmer brings it up the floor. Crossover move. Takes it up top now. Picked up by DaeDae Fortune. Palmer now works the pass off to Clements. Inside pass will go to Ferguson. Ferguson back in against Noah. Puts a shoulder in. Scores. Nice move by Aaron Ferguson. He's got 9 points in the game. 30-20. Beckley up by 10. 1:15 to go. Left side. DaeDae Fortune gives it up top now to Deems. Right side pass goes to Donte Nabors. Donte between the circles. Gives it off to DaeDae. DaeDae looking with it now. Picks up his dribble. Gives a pass to Brent Osborne. Brent bounce pass inside to Nick Deems. Layup trying no good. Rebound pulled down by Princeton's Zen Clements. They'll give it off to Ashton Odell. 4 layups tonight missed by Beckley.
Yeah, just can't finish around the rim. That was a beautiful pass by Osborne.
Right side, Jay Palmer. Picked up DaeDae. Looking in. Gives a bounce pass off to Ferguson. Ferguson takes it up strong. Layup scores. Ferguson's having a great game. 30-22. Beckley up by 8. Pass will go to Noah Hancock. Little jump hook off the rim. No good. Rebound pulled down by Ferguson with 27 seconds left. They'll give it off to Palmer. Palmer now will go for the final shot. Palmer now walks it across the timeline with 15 seconds left. Beckley up by 8, 30-22. Palmer backs in against DaeDae with 10 seconds. Finds Ashton Odell with 7. Odell with 6. Odell with 5. Takes it to the elbow. Lost control of it. Picks it back up with 3. Left side Ferguson fires a jumper and good as the horn sounds. Aaron Ferguson scores 8 points in that second quarter. Princeton finishes on a 6-0 run. We've played one half with your score. Beckley 30, Princeton 24. We'll come back, recap the first half for you at this time out here on the Big Dog, 99.5 WJLS. Eagles will do so to Jalen Breckenridge. Jalen brings it across the timeline. Pass goes off to Donte on the right side. Donte looking with it. Gets a pass up top to Brent. Left side of the floor goes to Jalen. Jalen up top to Chase. Right side goes to Donte. Donte takes it to the baseline. Kicks a pass over to Brent Osborne. Brent now gives it up top to Nequan. Left side pass will go to Jalen. Beckley backs it back out. Jalen pass to the left side of the floor goes to Chase. Back up top to Nequan. Nequan dumps the pass into Brent. Brent turns around, jumper good. Brent's got 4 points. First field goal of the game for Brent. Beckley up by 8 now, 32-24. Zen Clements will get the inbounds pass and gives it off to Ashton Odell. Odell brings it across the timeline on the right side of the floor. Now brings it up top. It's picked up by Donte. Now gives it on the defense to Brent. Now steps back, fires a 3. No good. Rebound pulled down by Jalen for Beckley. Beckley wanting to run. Jalen brings it across the timeline to be bumped and fouled by Ashton Odell. That's his first.
Yeah, that's Beckley when they're at their best. Off the missed shot out in the open floor. And really, that's probably a blessing in disguise for Princeton that Odell committed the foul, because I thought Beckley had the numbers, and if they could finish around the rim, they could have scored on that possession.
Updated score for you from over at Greenbrier East. They're at the half now. Greenbrier East leads Oak Hill 35-23. Greenbrier East outscored 18-5 in that second quarter. So Greenbrier East taking control of that one. Left side of the floor with it now was Chase Hancock. Gives it inside to Brent. Brent double team and has the ball knocked away. Donte tried to save it out of bounds, could not do so.
And on that play, and maybe Donte Nabors, you never know what the official's going to say, but it looked like Princeton knocked the ball out of bounds. Nabors would have maybe been better off to let it go out. But I like the play by Osborne. He scored the last time he got the ball in the center of the lane. Osborne looking more of the 2-point shot as opposed to the 3-ball.
Zen Clements will get the pass over on the right side to Ashton Odell. Odell brings it across the timeline. Beckley up by 8, 32-24. Odell now picked up by Brent Osborne. Gives a pass up top to Zen Clements. Clements high post pass to Aaron Ferguson. Ferguson crossover move. Now takes the 15-foot jumper off the rim. No good. Rebound tip by Donte. And Donte pulls it down for the Flying Eagles. They'll give it off to Jalen Breckenridge. Jalen brings it up the floor. Long pass to Chase. Reverse layup good this time. Beckley makes it. Chase in double figures with 10. Beckley up by 10. 34-24. 6:15 to go third quarter. Jay Palmer across the timeline with the pass to Zen Clements. Clements now gives it off to Ashton Odell. Ashton looking. Picked up by Jalen. Now has it between the circles. Brings it back to the right side. We've got a foul called away from the basketball. They're going to call it on Nequan Carrington.
Wow. I'm telling you, they didn't look like there was much contact at all. And Nequan Carrington on that low block was battling with Ferguson. And Coach Kidd is like, what's going on? And they're saying that maybe he hooked him because it looked like there was hardly any contact whatsoever there.
34-24 your score. Beckley up by 10. Aaron Ferguson will get the ball inbound. Throws it up top to Clements. Quick pass back inside to Ferguson. Little jump hook up off the rim. No good. Rebound fought for. Pulled down by Brent Osborne. We're going to whistle and a foul. Going to be called on Princeton on the rebound.
So Beckley doing a good job blocking out that time, and the Flying Eagles trying to get command of this game, seize command of the game. Beckley led by as many as 14 in the first half, up 10 with the ball now.
Jalen Breckenridge has it left side for the Flying Eagles. That last foul called on by Ferguson. So they got it inside to Donte. Ferguson picks it up, gives it off to Jay Palmer. And now we're going to whistle and a foul going to be called on Chase.
Oh, that's a moving screen all the way. Ferguson, Coach Kidd complained about it the whole way. They called the foul on Chase Hancock. The Beckley crowd doesn't like it, and a veteran crew, and I'm a broadcaster, not an official, but I'll tell you what, if you saw that play, just take out that it's white and blue. That looked like definitely a legal screen on Princeton.
So Princeton with the basketball. Jay Palmer brings it up. It's the third foul on Chase now. Palmer has it on the wing. Has the ball knocked away by Brent Osborne. Ball loose. I'm going to whistle and a foul going to be called on Chase. Chase just picked up his fourth.
Yeah, and I think that's out of frustration because, when they've called little ticky-tack things, that is over-aggressive as Chase Hancock was. They were definitely going to call that foul. So Chase Hancock is probably done the rest of the third quarter as he sits down with his fourth personal foul, and DaeDae Fortune will back in.
So Ashton Odell gets the ball inbounds and lobs it in to Jay Palmer in the court. 5:20 to go, third. Beckley up by 10, 34-24. Jay Palmer just across the midcourt stripe, takes the top of the key. And now we're going to have an offensive foul call on Palmer for pushing off on DaeDae, and that's going to be the fourth foul on Palmer.
And Ernie Gilliard's like shaking his head, and I don't even know about that one because really, quite frankly, Fred, I don't think that was a foul. And if people don't believe in makeup calls, I think that's what that was.
Jalen Breckenridge has it left side. Beckley up by 10, gives it up top to Brent Osborne. Right side pass goes to DaeDae. DaeDae takes it to the baseline, gives it up top to Donte. Donte through the lane, jump step, forces it up, off the rim, rolls around and falls through. Tough shot by Donte. He's got 13. Beckley up by 12, 36-24. Zen Clements gives a pass off to Jay Palmer. Palmer has the ball tipped away, stolen by DaeDae Fortune. Puts it up off glass, no good. Rebound tipped around, pulled down by Donte Nabors. Donte has it on the left elbow, looking, gives it off to Jalen. Jalen gives it back top to Donte. Back it goes to Jalen. Now back over to Donte. Give credit on that last defensive play to Brent Osborne. He was the one that knocked the ball away. Jalen through the lane, down to DaeDae for three. No good. Rebound fought for, pulled down by Zen Clements for Princeton. Clements gives it off for Jay Palmer. 4:20 to go, third quarter. Back by 12, 36-24. Ferguson, spin move, layup try, good. Nice move by Aaron Ferguson. He's got 15. 36-26, Beckley up by 10. Now we're going to have another foul called away from the basketball on Princeton. This is on Ashton Odell. That's his second.
You're right. That was a nice move by Ferguson, the big fella, really showing his wares here tonight. Spin move on the left baseline and a nice soft touch to get that hoop for the Princeton Tigers.
36-26, Beckley up by 10. 4:05 to go, third quarter. Left side of the floor, DaeDae Fortune has it. Give it up top to Donte. Left side of the floor goes to Jalen. Jalen now will bring it up top. There's Princeton back in that 2-1-2 zone. Now it goes to rebound pulled down by Brent. Let's take away by Ferguson. Ferguson throws it out of Brent.
Once again, Osborne with a good look from the corner. He just can't get the three ball to go.
2:46 to go here in this third quarter. Beckley up 10, 36. Ashton Odell, floor. Adds to the right side. Now takes it up top. Picked up by DaeDae. Pass goes on the right side to Ferguson. Ferguson picked up by Nequan. Gives it on the left side for a south cut. Jumper no good for three. Jalen gets the rebound for Beckley, and now we're going to whistle another foul called. Ashton Odell just stands in front of the defender. I mean, it's no doubt a blocking foul. He's not even trying to get a charge.
And he's trying to slow down that Beckley fast break. And once again, maybe a blessing in disguise. Beckley had the numbers once again, so maybe not a bad foul. Forced Beckley to inbound on the side.
Well, the bad thing is he's got 4 now. 3 players now for Princeton with 4 fouls. Left side pass goes to DaeDae. DaeDae trying to work it inside to Nequan, taken away by Mason Kroll for Princeton. They give it off now to Ian Southcott. Now Odell has it on the left side. Beckley up by 10, 36-26. It's been a sloppy game. Odell takes it to the baseline, and the ball knocked out of bounds. Last touching Princeton. Beckley gets it back.
Turnover number 11 on Princeton, and you're right, Fred. It has been a sloppy game, but sometimes in tournament play, that's what you get. And Coach Kidd, I alluded to that, what he had said to you back in the pregame. Sometimes you got to grind it out, just find a way to win in advance.
So now Odell will check out with those 4 fouls. Jalen Breckenridge brings it up the floor, finds DaeDae. DaeDae takes it through the lane, dumps the pass off to Nequan Carrington. Nequan takes it in, forces it up no good, but he's fouled on the floor. There's no shots coming for Nequan.
Yeah, he got tripped as he was making his way across the center of the lane.
Call the personal foul on Mason Kroll. That's his second. Beckley, quick inbounds pass goes to Donte. Little jumper is good. So Donte now with 15. Beckley up by 12, 38-26. 2:40 to go third quarter. With it now is Ian Southcott. Gives it up the floor. His pass will go to Mason Kroll. Now it works off to Logan McKinney. Left side to Ferguson. Little jump hook good. Nice move there in Ferguson. He's got 17. He's got 17 of the 28 for Princeton. Jalen looking inside for Nequan. Nequan backs in, spins, has his shot blocked, but a foul going to be called, and Nequan will go to the line for 2 shots.
Yeah, that's a nice play by Nequan Carrington. Got that ball left of the lane. He faked like he was going to the baseline. He spins back into the traffic to draw the foul, get to the line. On the last offensive possession, Nabors had that little short shot, that little kiss off the glass. Donte Nabors is real old school with that play. He uses the windows about as good as any player I've seen this year.
So now McKinney, who was talking to the official, still's got 4 fouls. He's going to have to check out. So at the line, Nequan Carrington shooting 2. Only 2 points in the game, 0 for 1. Now make it 1 of 2 from the line. Beckley up 39-28. Just coming into the game for Princeton will be Colton Fix, and sitting down will be McKinney. So you got McKinney with 4. Also Palmer with 4 for Princeton. For Beckley, Chase has got 4. Free throw no good by Nequan, so he makes 1 of 2. Beckley's up by 11, 39-28, 2:15 to go here, third quarter. Right side of the floor is in Clements. Double team, trying to get out of it, does so, takes it through the lane, lays it up and scores. Not great defense that time by Beckley. DaeDae Fortune just swiped at the ball instead of trying to get that charge.
Yeah, that was a defensive breakdown, but a pretty good offensive move by Zen Clemens, too, to finish the play right at the lane.
39-30, Beckley up by 9. Left side, DaeDae Fortune has it. Whips the pass into Brent through his fingertips, picked up by Ferguson. Minute 50 to go, third quarter. Up top with it now is Colton Fix. Gives a pass to the right side now as they work it off to Mason Kroll. Kroll has it on the wing. Work it off now to Zen Clements. Back it goes to Kroll. Back it goes to Ferguson. Ferguson has it knocked away by Nequan, and now Ferguson's going to be called for the foul.
Yeah, that's a tough foul to call. That should have been a no call right there. The ball was loose. Looked like it was going to be a turnover. And I'm sure if you're Princeton, you'd just rather have the turnover than have the foul on Ferguson because, that's going to be the 8th team foul. That's free throw time. Beckley's at the line, and that's huge. And let's see, I think Osborne was the one that, no, it's Nequan Carrington who got fouled. So Carrington will be at the line to shoot the 1-and-1 as Nick Deems is set to check in for Nequan Carrington.
So Nequan at the line, shooting 1-and-1. He's 1 of 3 from the line of the game. Has got 3 points. Well, after the stretch that he had just playing so well, he has struggled from the floor the past 3 or 4 years.
Well, like all these sporting events and games, Fred, you'll get humbled.
Free throw good by Nequan, so he'll get that bonus opportunity.
And that's why it's so important never just to rest on your laurels. No matter how good you are, you just got to keep working hard and keep fighting through it.
So one more free throw coming for Nequan. Takes his time. Free throw, high arcing shot, and good. Makes them both. So he will check out. Nick Deems will check in. Beckley up by 11 with 90 seconds to go here in the third quarter.
And Beckley will extend their pressure, go full court, man-to-man.
With the downs, Colton Fix. Picked up by DaeDae Fortune. Colton brings it up the floor. Brings it across the timeline on the right side. Takes it down the right side of the lane. Kicks the pass down to the corner to Mason Kroll. Kroll to the elbow on the right side. Hands it off to Ferguson. Ferguson jump step. Gives it down to the corner to Zen Clements. Backs in. Spins. Shoots. No good. DaeDae Fortune gets the rebound for Beckley. Long pass goes to Donte Nabors. Donte has it on the right side. Quick move through the lane. Layup try. No good. Rebound pulled down by Nick Deems. Puts it back up. No good. Rebound pulled down again by Nick Deems. Puts it back up. No good. Rebound this time pulled down by Mason Kroll for Princeton. Kroll brings it up the floor. Bounce pass to the right side. Goes to Ferguson. Ferguson stops from 8 feet off glass. Scores. Another opportunity. Beckley had 4 chances and couldn't score. 41-32. Beckley up by 9. 40 seconds left. Right side, DaeDae Fortune has it. Pass down the corner to Donte Nabors. Say up top to DaeDae. Now they give it off to Jalen. Inside to Brent Osborne. Not a great pass. Brent gets it. Gives it back over to Jalen. 30 seconds left. Jalen now gives it the right side to Donte. Donte up top to Brent. Brent looking. Pass on the left side goes to Jalen. Up top to DaeDae. Right side of Donte. Fakes the 3. Now he'll fire the 3 off the front of the rim. 13 seconds left. Beckley up by 9. 41-32. Right side of the floor with it now. It is Colton Fix. 5 seconds. Kicks gives it off to Kroll. He'll fire the jumper off the rim. No good. Donte gets the rebound. And the horn sounds. That's it. We played 3 quarters of basketball here at the Raleigh County Convention Center with your score.
Win and survive. And let's see if Beckley can hang on here for the next 8 minutes and survive to the next game.
So with the basketball for Princeton's Colton Fix. Final score for you, girls basketball, as the ball knocked away by Beckley's DaeDae Fortunes. In Clements diving on it. We're going to have a whistle, jump ball. Beckley gets it back. Good job by Brent Osborne. But they're going to give him a timeout?
Yeah, they're going to give Princeton a timeout.
Oh, wow.
Coach Gilliard called a timeout. Gene Nabors is saying it should have been a travel.
Well, it should have been a jump ball because Brent dived in. Nobody had possession.
Right. Nobody had possession, so Princeton's able to call a timeout, and Coach Gilliard is calling a timeout while they're still fighting for the ball down on the floor.
That's why the coach should never be allowed to call a timeout. I mean, it just does not make sense. Why do we... On that rule, why do you let a coach bail out something that's going on the floor?
Well, not only that, the play wasn't even done yet.
Yeah.
I mean, the ball was still...
So Princeton with it. Beckley up by 9, 41-32. Pass goes inside to Ferguson. Puts it up and in. We talked about it. Don't let a team hang around. Well, we've let Princeton hang around. 7-point lead, and now they get a turnover. Colton Fix will bring it up the floor. Beckley down up by 7, 41-34. Fix between the circles, has the ball knocked away. I'm going to whistle a foul call on Nequan. He picks up his 4th.
Yeah, and that was a foul. Nequan a little aggressive that time, but on the previous play, you cannot front Ferguson. Once the ball went over the top, Ferguson made the catch, and he goes right to the rim and lays it in. Nequan out, and Noah Hancock checks in.
So Princeton will get the ball in bounds. Colton Fix will be the inbounder. Looking. Throws in up top now to Mason Kroll. Kroll has it between the circles. Gives the pass off now to Fix. Back on the right side, it goes to Kroll. Back over to Ferguson. Ferguson takes it to the elbow. Fires a jumper from 17 feet. Won't go. DaeDae Fortune had the rebound. Now we got a foul going to be called on Princeton. Mason Kroll picks up his 3rd foul. Will walk the length of the floor. And Beckley will go to the line.
For the remainder of the game, with still 7 minutes left in it, every foul from this point on will be free throws. This is the 1-and-1. This is the 19th foul, but we'll be in the double bonus after this. So Beckley, here's a chance to to really do some work, and they can do it at the free throw line, as getting to the line will be DaeDae Fortune.
Going to overtime with Ripley and Riverside tied at 62. Free throw by DaeDae is good. He'll get that bonus opportunity.
That's why tournament time, you just never know. Everybody's 0-0. The regular season means really nothing other than just your seeding, your home court. But once you're down to one game, anything could happen.
And the second free throw no good by DaeDae. Now we're going to whistle a foul going to be called on Beckley's Noah Hancock.
Yeah, they're going to get him for a push in the back on the rebound.
So Beckley up by 8, 42-34. Princeton will have the basketball as Ian Southcutts get the ball in bounds now to Jay Palmer. Palmer brings it up the floor, working against Jalen. Takes it across the timeline, gives the pass off now to Ian Southcott. Now they give it up top to Ashton Odell. Ball knocked away by Noah Hancock, picked up by Jay Palmer. Palmer has it right side. Beckley with an 8-point lead, 42-34. Palmer pass to the left side to Odell, steps into the three, short no good. Ferguson gets the rebound, jump ball, alternate possession, gives it to Beckley.
Yeah, I think Beckley got a break there. I thought that was a pretty quick whistle. I thought that no one had possession of that. But I'll say this, the officials have been very consistent on both ends of the floor.
Down the floor, DaeDae Fortune beats everybody down, puts it up and in. Good pass from Jalen Breckenridge down to DaeDae Fortune. Beckley up by 10, 44-34, 6:20 to go in the contest. Jay Palmer brings it up the floor for the Princeton Tigers. Takes it to the right elbow. Bounce pass goes to Zen Clements. Clements gives it up top now to Ashton Odell. Left side pass goes to Jay Palmer. They'll work it off to Zen Clements, who's picked up by Brent Osborne. Backs in, turns, shoots, no good. He traveled. Beckley gets the ball back. Good defense by Brent Osborne.
Turnover number 12 on Princeton.
Brent will get the ball in bounds. Jalen quickly goes to Donte on the right side. Donte looking, gives it up top to Jalen. Left side pass goes to DaeDae. Now they find Donte. Donte takes the baseline. He's going to be bumped and fouled by Zen Clements. And Donte takes a pretty hard fall underneath the basket, but he seems to be okay. Now Donte would go to the line from 2 shots in the double bonus.
Right. So like I said, that's big. With 5:54 left in the game, Beckley trying to protect a 10-point lead. Every foul from this point on is 2 shots. And Nabors has been automatic at the line tonight. I don't want to jinx him. And let's see if he can step up there and knock both of these down.
Donte in the game's got 15 points, averaging 17 on the season. Free throw is no good off the front of the rim.
That's my fault, Fred. I said he's been knocking them all down, and he has. He hadn't even been hitting iron until that one.
So Donte will have one more. Second free throw on the way by the senior for the Flying Eagles is good. So Donte makes 1 of 2. Makes the score now 45-34. Beckley up. 5:50 to go in the contest. Left side with it now is Ian Southcott. Southcott gives it up top to Palmer. Palmer through the lane. Layup try. Rolls around and falls through. 5th point of the game for Jay Palmer. 55-36. Beckley up. 5:39 to go 4th quarter. Up top, Brent Osborne looking. Gives a pass back over to Jalen. Jalen has it between the circles. Backs it back out now. Has it now. Looking with it with 5:25. Gives the pass on the right side to Donte. Donte up top to Noah. Noah inside wide open. It's Brent Osborne. Jumper good. Great job by Noah looking inside, finding Brent. Brent's got 6. Beckley up by 11, 47-36. Inside pass will go to Ferguson. Pump fakes a couple of times. Puts it up off glass. No good. Gets his own rebound. Puts it up and in. 47-38. Beckley up. Back the other way. Jalen Breckenridge through the lane. Forces it up and in. First points of the game for Jalen Breckenridge. 49-38. Beckley up. 4:50 to go in the contest. Ashton Odell brings it up the floor for the Tigers across the timeline. Takes it down the lane. Has the ball knocked away out of bounds. Nice hustling play by Donte Nabors.
Very good hustling play because I tell you, Ferguson's got good hands. When you have a big man with good hands, they're able to make the catch and attack the rim. And Beckley doing a good job getting the pace the way they wanted on that possession.
Princeton will get the ball inbounds. And we'll find Zen Clements on the left elbow. Clements dumps it into Ferguson. Ferguson backs in, spins, forces it up, no good. With a whistle and a foul going to be called on Noah.
Yeah, great offensive move. Like I said, he's got good hands. He makes a clean catch on the low block left of the lane. He turns toward the baseline, and he gets the contact, and Noah Hancock commits the foul. Ferguson at the line to shoot too, but I definitely like this young man's game. And he didn't play this well in the first matchup, but he's really playing extremely well here tonight.
5:11 to go in the 3rd quarter of play. Greenbrier East now leads Oak Hill 43-25.
So he's really taking command of that game.
So Ferguson misses the first. He'll have one more. Second free throw, good. So Ferguson makes one of two. 49-39. Beckley up by 10. 4:35 to go in the contest. Jalen gives it up top to Brent. Brent top of the key, gives it on the right side to Donte. Donte calling motion. Gives a pass on the right side off to DaeDae. Down inside, Jalen. Fall-away jumper won't go, but he's fouled. Will go to the lines, and Clements picks up his fourth.
That was a nice cut to the basket, catching the ball right there about 3 feet from the hoop, right side of the basket, and Jalen drew the contact, and Jalen Breckenridge at the free throw line to shoot a pair.
Jalen averaging 10 points per game. Has only gotten 2 tonight. 68% free throw shooter. This will be his first opportunity at the line. Free throw is good. So Jalen makes the first. He'll have one more. Beckley up by 11, 50-39. So one more free throw coming for the 5'11" senior. And this one on the way, good. So Jalen makes 2. He's got 4. Beckley up by 12, 51-39. 4:15 to go in the contest. Up top with it, it is Jay Palmer. Give it off on the right side to Mason Kroll. Kroll through the lane, forces it up, no good. The rest of the foul going to be called.
Yeah, it's a good hard take by Kroll. Take your pick. There are 2 or 3 Beckley players that you could call the foul on.
Call it on Jalen. Jalen picks up his first.
Yeah, good offensive play by Kroll. Good hard take to the basket. Also good for Beckley not to be able to give up a layup. Somebody's going to take it to you to the rim. You know, you got to make them earn them. That's a good foul.
Beckley has been without the services of Nequan, Carrington, and Chase Hancock for the most part of this game because of foul trouble.
And it went from a good foul to a better foul. Kroll just missed the first one.
Second free throw is good. So Mason makes 1 of 2. Beckley up 51-40. 4 minutes to go in the contest. Jalen finds Brent Osborne up top. Now they work it off to Noah. Noah double team, gets out of it, fires a 15-foot jumper, won't go. Rebound pulled down by Zen Clements.
Yeah, I don't think that's a shot Ron Kidd wants.
Noah, Hancock in, or actually Nequan and Chase going to check in on the next dead ball for Beckley. 3:45 to go in the contest. Beckley up by 11, 51-40. Inside pass will go to Ian Southcott. Now they give it back over to Jay Palmer. Palmer has it on the right side. Now brings it up top. Brings it to the left side of the floor now. Picks up DaeDae. Jay swings it around to the right side of the floor. Stands there. How in the world are we not close guarding? Now they work it off to Ferguson. Ferguson backs in, travel.
And that was a nice defensive play. Osborne made the play because he came with the double team and it forced the turnover by Ferguson. So Princeton has turned it over 13 times as Nequan, Carrington, and Chase Hancock back in the Beckley lineup.
Noah, Hancock, and DaeDae Fortune will sit down. 3:16 to go in the contest. Beckley up by 11, 51-40. Brent gets the ball into Jalen. Jalen brings it up the floor, finds Chase on the left side. Bounce pass back over to Jalen. High post pass goes to Nequan. Nequan through the lane, has the ball blocked away, picked up by Donte, and Donte's going to be fouled.
Nabors will get to the line to shoot 2, double bonus, but you got to like the way Nequan Carrington attacks the rim. He got the ball ahead of the lane. He goes hard to the basket. He missed the shot, but Nabors doing work. One of the smaller guys on the floor doing work to get that rebound in the center of the lane, draw the foul, and get to the line.
Donte Nabors will be at the line shooting 2 shots of this timeout called by Beckley. 3:04 to go. Beckley. Got 16 points in the game. Free throw is good by Donte. 52-40, Beckley up. Donte now 7 of 8 from the line. Make it 8 of 9. Beckley up by 13, 53-40. Beckley closing in on their biggest lead of the night. It's 14, back at 28-14. So 53-40 now, 3 minutes to go in the contest. Jay Palmer has it right side for the Tigers. Looking, finds Ferguson. Ferguson fires an 18-foot jumper and scores. He's played well. 53-42. Brent Osborne has it right side for Beckley. Finds Jalen. Jalen up top. Left side finds Chase Hancock. Now it goes up top to Jalen. Jalen on the right side goes to Donte Nabors. Donte up top to Nequan. Nequan almost traveled, but he didn't. Has it on the left elbow. Bounce pass goes to Jalen. Jalen backs it back out. 2:20 to go in the contest. Princeton's going to have to start fouling.
Right. They can just do what they're doing. Just run clock, run the motion, the weave.
Left side of the floor, ball knocked away by Princeton's Mason Kroll.
But, yeah, you're right. Princeton's going to have to start overplaying and gambling or start committing a foul.
After the third quarter, Greenbrier East leads Oak Hill now 58-35. Brent Osborne gets a pass up top now. Chase Hancock. Chase has it between the circles. Pass goes on the left side to Donte. Donte on the right side to Chase. Chase gives it off to Nequan. Nequan takes it down the left side of the lane, forces it up, no good. Rebound fought for, pulled down by Nequan. He'll take it back up, and he's fouled.
Nice play by Nequan Carrington. He goes up strong after he missed the first initial shot, got his own rebound, and draws that foul. So a couple of free throws coming for Nequan Carrington, and just got a final on the Greater Beckley game, Fred. Greater Beckley does work over man, beating man 90-57. So Greater Beckley will advance to the section final.
Nequan Carrington at the line. Beckley has done the most damage tonight from the free throw line. And Nequan makes this one, which is a great sign for Beckley.
Well,
Beckley has struggled from the line tonight. We're doing a very good job tonight.
You know, sometimes when you get in these postseason games and win games, sometimes you got to win games where you don't think you would. You know, you win on defense, on offense, from the free throw line, whatever it takes.
Nequan makes them both. Nequan's only missed 2 free throws tonight. It's 5 of 7 from the line. Beckley now up 55-42. A minute 55 to go in the contest. Jay Palmer has on the right side. Behind the back dribble. Gives it up top now and throws it away. Trying to get the pass over to Aaron Ferguson. Goes out of bounds. Beckley gets it back.
So that's the 14th Princeton turnover with the ball up 13, 1:45 to go. If you're Beckley, you don't really need to shoot. You need to have Princeton come out and foul you.
So Jalen Breckenridge will walk it up the floor for the Flying Eagles. Brings it across the timeline. Finds Nequan Carrington. Now they work it around to Brent Osborne. Brent jump pass back over to Donte. Left side pass goes to Jalen. Down in the corner goes to Brent. Brent now looking with it. Gives it up top to Donte. Donte right side. Takes it through the lane. Fires a short jumper. Won't go. Chase Hancock gets the rebound. Puts it back up. Won't go. Rebound pulled down this time by Donte. Donte looking. Throws it up top to Jalen. Beckley resets with a minute 12 to go in the contest.
Very smart play.
Donte has it up top for Beckley. Left side goes to Jalen. Jalen will be fouled by Arian Porterfield, and that'll be his first, and Jalen will go to the line for 2 shots.
Yeah, see, Beckley really doesn't have to shoot the ball, and even they were fortunate enough to get the rebound back. They really don't need to shoot the ball anymore. Princeton's got a foul.
Jalen at the line, shooting 2, 68% free throw shooters, got 4 points in the game, makes the free throw. 56-42. It's amazing if Beckley makes this free throw, it'd be their biggest lead of the night.
And, you know, another thing, too, you think we talked about Beckley might lose the game from the line. Well, tonight they're actually winning the game from the line.
Second free throw by Jalen. No good. Rebound long, pulled down by Princeton. Logan Angel gives it up the floor to Ferguson. Ferguson, right side pass goes to Odell. Set, fires a 3. No good off the rim. Rebound pulled down by Beckley's Chase Hancock. He's going to be fouled by Jay Palmer.
So I think it's safe to say Beckley will win this game with 52.5 seconds left in it, up 56-42 and going to the line. Greenbrier East was ahead big the last time we heard. So it looks like the clash of titans tomorrow, Beckley and Greenbrier East.
Jay Palmer will foul out with 5 points with 52 seconds left. Chase Hancock will go to the line to shoot 2 shots. Chase in foul trouble tonight, has 10 points in the game.
And you know, Fred, the next 2 nights, tomorrow night, Beckley and Greenbrier East in the AAA section, and then Friday night, the AA section, west side of Wyoming East. This building is really going to be electric for the next 2 nights.
Well, we need the Beckley fans to show up.
Yeah, I'm a little disappointed in tonight's crowd.
Need the fans to get here tomorrow night. Need the students to get here tomorrow night. Because you know Greenbrier East is going to be bringing a lot of folks.
Yep, and it's the matchup I think everybody but Oak Hill and Princeton want, but I think it's a matchup that the fans want, matchup the media wants, and people, if you don't even have a rooting interest, it's a matchup to come out and see great basketball. Two great rivals. Should be very exciting. Like I said, this building will have a lot of electricity in it tomorrow night with Beckley and Easton, and Friday night with Wyoming East and West Side.
I would like to challenge the Beckley fans to come out and let's try to sell this place out.
Yeah, let's try to have a capacity crowd like the old days when they're lined up around the court behind the basket. That's the type of home. If you want to have a true home court advantage, that's what you need. You need the crowd to come out and support Beckley tomorrow night. Second free throw by Chase is no good. Rebound pulled down by Princeton. As with it is Logan Angel. Beckley up by 15, 57-42. Through the lane, they're working on the right side of the floor. Jumper by Odell for three is no good. Corey Akert gets the rebound for Beckley. 38 seconds left. Corey brings it up the floor. Finds Nequan Carrington. Nequan across the timeline. We're going to call a timeout so we can get Dylan Ray into the game for Beckley. Yeah, rolling timeout. So Dylan checks in for Beckley. Nequan will sit down. Devin Bentley getting ready to check in. So Beckley will finish. Jalen Breckenridge with 5 points. Nequan with 7. DeAndre Reisner into the game right now. He'll be the inbounder for Beckley. Will find Corey Akert. Back to Bentley on the right side. He'll fire the jumper and score. 2-point field goal for Devin Bentley. Beckley's got their biggest lead of the night, 59-42 with 20 seconds left. Right side of the floor. Tigers with it. Works it down to the corner to Garrison Hartwell. He'll take it through the lane. Force it up. Won't go. Dylan Ray had the rebound. Taken away by Hartwell. Hartwell backs in with 10 seconds. Will be fouled by Dylan. So Dylan picks up his first foul with 9.1 seconds left. Garrison Hartwell at the line to shoot 2 shots. Hey, you got to like about Dylan Ray when he's in there, he definitely gives it his all, doesn't he? Yes, I mean, he wasn't looking at how much time's left in the game or the score of the game. He's in there trying to make some noise, and he committed a foul in that play. Free throw good by Hartwell. Makes your score 59-43. 9 seconds left. Well, this wasn't pretty, but it was effective tonight. Free throw no good. Devin Bentley gets the rebound for Beckley. Gives it off for Corey Akert with 5 seconds left. Corey on the right side through the lane with 3. Dribbles in. Will be fouled. Will go to the line with 1.5 seconds left. Yeah, you figure with the lead of 16 and you're trying to take it in, Corey's probably lucky they fouled him not as hard as you think they might have as he was trying to take it all the way to the rim. Logan Angel picks up the foul. So Akert at the line shooting 2. Free throw is good. Corey just a 33% free throw shooter on the year, so he makes that one. Beckley now up by 17. Boy, Beckley really didn't play that well, but to win by 18 points, we'll take it. Inbounds pass will go to Porterfield. He'll let it go from 3/4 court. No good. And your final score, the Beckley Flying Eagles defeat the Princeton Tigers by a score of 61-43. Beckley will move on to the sectional championship game coming up tomorrow night against, well, say Greenbrier East. They had a big lead over Oak Hill after 3/4, 58-35. We come back. We'll recap this one, this time out here on the Big Dog, 99.5 WJLS.
And it looks like more snow is on.